Let's see how to set up our Unity project and scene. First of all, we need to set up the Unity project and scene to use Vuforia and build our project for Android. Save your scene with name by selecting File and click on Save As. Give your scene a name and save it in the scene folder shown in your browser. Go to File menu and select Build Settings. Select Android and click on Switch Platform. This will allow you to build an application for Android. We also need to add our scene to the Scenes in Build list so that Unity will compile it in the APK file once we build our app. To do so, click on Add Open Scenes. Close the Build Settings windows once you're done. Now we'll need to install the Vuforia packages in Unity. To do so, go to the following Vuforia page and download the Unity SDK package. To install the package, go to Unity, Assets menu, and select Import Package, Custom Package. Select the package you just downloaded and press Open. In the pop-up window, press Import, accept the updates to the project, and wait until the package is being installed. Now we will add some game object to our scene. Go to Game Object menu, select Vuforia Engine, and click on Image Target. This will add an image target game object in the scene. Do the same for AR camera. These are the two main Vuforia game objects that we'll need in our app. The first will localize the target image and model in space. The second will be the eye through which we will be able to visualize the physical target and the augmented object in real space. Now we need to delete the main camera game object as we won't need it anymore in our scene. Right-click on Main Camera and select Delete. Remember to save the scene every now and then, otherwise you might end up in losing the work. Your hierarchy should look like the one in the image. The asterisk next to the scene names means that the scene is not saved. So remember to save every now and then. If you click once on the target image or the AR camera game objects in the Hierarchy tab, you'll see the game objects highlighted in the scene as well. A 3-axis manipulator will also appear there. To be able to zoom on the image target, for instance, select it in the hierarchy, move the mouse cursor on top of the scene area, and press F in your keyboard. Once zoomed in, you'll notice that the image in the image target game object is empty. You'll also notice that in the Inspector tab is populated by many different components and options related to the image target game object. You don't need to move or displace any of the game objects in the scene for now, but it is good to know, in case you want to do it, how to move them around and navigate the Scene tab. To navigate the scene, you can zoom in and out by using the middle mouse scroll wheel. To pan, you can click and hold the mouse scroll wheel and move it around. To orbit, click and hold the left mouse button. To move, rotate, and scale a game object, after of course selecting it in the hierarchy, you can use the buttons in the Tools tab, or alternatively, you can use the keyboard shortcut W, E, and R for move, rotate, and scale. Alternatively, if you by mistake move around the game object and you want to put them back in their original position, you can reset the transform component position and rotation parameters in the inspector to 0. The game object will return to the origin of the scene in its original orientation. Now let's set up Vuforia database and license in Unity. Locate your database.unity package file. Drag and drop it in the Asset Root folder in the Project tab. In the pop-up menu, make sure everything is selected and click Import. Select the image target game object in the hierarchy and navigate to the Inspector tab. In the image target behavior component, select the drop-down menu under Database and select your own database. The image target will automatically switch to the provided target as there is only one in the database. Select the AR camera game object in a hierarchy and navigate to the Inspector tab. Click on the Open Vuforia Engine Configuration button under Vuforia Behavior component. Copy-paste the license code created on the Vuforia developer portal and paste it in the App License Key field. You can find this in Global Settings. After pasting the license, just click somewhere in the Hierarchy tab to navigate away from the Vuforia configuration settings.